Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails to Azure. We are of course in Crossbell in the SSS building, just about to check the computer for, well, some support requests we can pick up right now. Because it's the day of the trade conference and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more out there than what's on our list. Because so much is going on today, so many, let us say, old friends has come to the city that we want to see, we want to talk to if possible. And who knows, maybe they have quests for us too. But the first thing we can do is see what we have, because Lloyd, he will not let us leave without checking it. Let's check the support request before we plan out our course of actions. Ooh, the old ones are still here, and 4 new ones. East Crossbell Highway Monster Extermination. A dangerous monster, Savage Horn, has been sighted on East Crossbell Highway. We ask that the special support section deal with this threat swiftly. Musical manhunt from Mueller, perfect. I traveled here from the Empire to stage a concert, but my musician has disappeared. This is an urgent matter. Could you please help me find him? And let me guess, this musician is of course Oliver. Lynn and Eolia. We'd like the special support section to join us for a training session. We'll be waiting at the Ash Tree Inn over in Amberbiga village, so please come by if you have the time. And the one urgent we have is from Bond. My family's beloved kitten Marie has gone missing. I searched the neighborhoods yesterday but couldn't find any clues. Could we ask you to help find her? Which I'm pretty... Oh, our apartment is on the 2nd floor of the Acacia Apartments on East Street. Please visit us for further details. So their apartment complex is gonna be the last thing we're gonna go to before well, doing anything else, because of course it's a new day, it's a trade conference, and if we're able, which I think we are, we're gonna talk to everyone, and you know what that means. It means that for the next couple of episodes we'll be talking to a lot of people, trying to see if there are any more support requests than we've got listed here. And I'm also hoping maybe some new pom-pom party players, because that would be nice.
いろいろ来ているけど、どれも気になるな。この演奏家の創作っていうのはちょっとよくわからないけど。
Yeah, we do, because we played the previous games. We know what's going on. Oliver has gone missing because he's probably just checking out the town, doing his own thing, and Mueller is going crazy. And he wants some help to find him.
Yeah, でもまさか 遊撃士のお姉さんたちの要請とはね。訓練ってのは色気がねえけど、時間があったら寄りたいよな。
いい機会かもしれませんね。こちらの猫の捜索というのはあのご家族からみたいですけど。あ
あ、東通りに引っ越したボンドさんのところだな。あの猫とも縁があるし、できれば力になってあげたいな。
そうね、私も賛成。私たちを頼ってくれたみたいだし、忘れずに訪ねてみましょう。
タワーのお披露目とビップたちの来訪で街も浮き足立っているみたいだ。いろいろ回ってみるのも楽しいかもしれないね。
Yeah, and with the cat, I wouldn't be too surprised if the cat went back to their old apartment, or where she was in the first place. So yeah, that, like I said, is gonna be the last request we're gonna pick up, because that will move the story forward. And like I said, there's gonna be a lot more to do in the city than that. Hopefully, like, lots and lots of old friends, because I wouldn't mind seeing Towak or Chloe somewhere in town. Maybe even that other new character, Juna, if I remember correctly. Well, I'll be here on standby for the day. Someone, meaning me, has to keep in touch with the 1st Division and finish prepping for tomorrow's trade conference. Just focus on your own work. I'll contact you if anything pops up. Alrighty, sir. And of course, for us, the best thing we could do is go buy all our own rooms first, because we have gathered up a few new items that we can place there. Arrgh. Basically, leave me alone, I'm sleeping. No new Lloyd thing. No new Randy thing. Oh, this looks good. A new decoration was added to Wazzy's room. It's a miniature aquarium, and it fits the room quite perfectly, if I get to say so myself. And nothing for the chief. I don't think in Zero we ever had something that we could add to the chief's room. Kinda sad about that, because we wouldn't mind giving him like a snow globe or anything, just some little bit just to brighten up the room. Alright, nothing for her. This is Theo's room. We should probably stay out of there for now. Oh, this spot looks good. A new decoration was added to Noel's room. It's a pair of racing flags. Yes. I've got a stuffed plush here that Kia would probably love to bits. I think I'll go and give it to her. Lloyd looked for Kia and gave her the stuffed plush as a gift. You're very welcome. The new decoration was added to Kia's room. Yes, of course. It's a shining pum. In all honesty, I wouldn't mind having one of those myself. It looks very cute. Alright, that means we only have the rooftop left to go. What's wrong, Kia? You're spacing out. Oh, no, it's nothing. Good luck at work today, everyone. Yeah, when she saw August Tower, it looked familiar to her, and that's confusing her. Well, to be honest, it's confusing us as well. So, why didn't she tell Lloyd or Ellie about it? I'm curious. Yeah. Let's give her normal carp, because we got a couple of those. HP 1. Oh my, are you giving this to me? Thanks, Cope. We'll make sure to put it to good use. We always try to. Alright, I guess it's time for us to fly the coop. And let's start, well, let's start with the square station road and then maybe straight over to Ursula, or shall we just go by West Street in a residential district? Plenty of things for us to do. Kensai give 2 wits about the trade conference, as long as we teach Erebonian Calvard to stop messing with us. If we give them so much as a wretch, they'll be more than happy to help themselves to a few selge. He's not wrong though. The veil is so thin about who gets to control Crossbell. Is it Crossbell itself? Or is it gonna be something else? Somebody else? Ellie's got, of course, a better one because we upgraded the Primrose. Yes, might as well. This one, I don't know. Just buy it. What's the worst that can happen? This one's more than okay. Yeah, it's the evasion that we're losing with changing gears. Because defense-wise, it's really, really good. It's just... I love to have evade on people. It just feels nice just to be able to avoid some instances of damage. Oh, I barely got a glimpse of the national leaders as they entered the city. They were all in orbital cars, so I couldn't really see them. Who else could it have been in there besides the dignitaries? Well, maybe their bodyguards or representatives? Well, I have to admit, I was a little nervous when I saw all those limos pass through here. It's a different kind of energy compared to the anniversary festival. Yeah, it's definitely a different energy. Cause different countries coming here, countries we know would love the chance to take over Crossbell. Yeah, a little bit more intense than an anniversary one. I saw that Windigo bolt out of the storage just after an orbital airship came roaring overhead. It took her a while to come back too. I wonder what had her so worked up. Yeah, it's probably the RC that moved over that she really wanted to see. That Wendy. It just doesn't end with her sometimes. She took one of our display cameras and rushed out of the door, completely abandoning her work. The old me would have been foaming at the sight. Luckily we didn't have many customers yet, so it wasn't too much of a hassle. I actually found it rather charming even. Yeah, he's finally opening up to his employees. Not a bad thing. Because we all know Wendy wanted to see the RC when it came over. And the fact that she just rushed out with a camera of the business, it's just kind of funny to me. Oh, the trade conference doesn't directly concern me, so I haven't been paying much attention to it. But enough about that. Take a gander at this appliance. Isn't it adorable? Yeah, kinda. Oh, when he snatched the display camera that I was going to use this morning. I want to take pictures of Princess Claudia and Prince Albert so badly too. Well, maybe you can ask her if she took some pictures. Yes. Before I'm done going all over the city, we'll buy all the orbital car parts. All of them. I do have to grind a little bit for it, but I want to see them all attached to our vehicle. It was kind of a wide shot, but I managed to snap a killer pic of the RC. I was as fast as I could to get this bad boy developed. You guys want to take a look? Hell yeah. Oh wow, I'm kind of curious, so sure. Wide shot may have been a bit generous. Not to be that guy, but are you sure this is the RC? I can just barely make out its silhouette if I squint real hard. What? Ah, come on guys, look closer. That's obviously the bow, see? And this here, that's the stern. Well, now that you pointed it out, it is tough to argue otherwise. I think we're out of our depth on this one. When you spend so much time tinkering that, it's giving her a mechanical sixth sense. What are you going on about? Who wouldn't geek out over this? A vaguely RC-shaped blur? Pretty much everybody but you. It was kind of a wide shot, but I managed to snap a killer pic of the RC. I think I'm going to blow it up and frame it on my wall. Yeah, if there ever was a fan, that's it. Me? Oh, I'm not spending a single mirror here. The only reason I keep coming back is so I can see the cute sales girl. By the way, I was taking a peek at her name tag. Angel on high, thy name is Chaco. What an adorable name. It sounds just as cute and lovable as she looks. Ooh, Dad, you need to worry. Someone is moving on the ground towards Chaco. Take him down. This enormous bell was excavated in Crossbell State in 1185. It is estimated to have been forged during the Middle Ages using multiple metal alloys. When struck, it emits a low but pleasant ring. It is theorized that the bell was created by some influential person at the time, but its true purpose remains shrouded in mystery. Oh, I had to lead the limousines carrying all of the dignitaries around. I can't say I ever felt quite that tense before. It was strange. I could practically sense the gravitas emanating out from the cars. Yeah, that is the kind of responsibility that can break people. Oh, hi, SSS. You want to meet my mommy? She's a tour guide. Oh, pleased to meet you all. Thank you for being so good to my daughter. I've heard many wonderful things about you from her. Oh no, not at all. We couldn't possibly take that much credit. Oh, she managed you were a tour guide. That sounds like an excellent profession. Do you have a long day's work ahead of you? Oh no, actually, we're given time off for the duration of the trade conference. I plan to spend all of it with my daughter. If that were the case, why are you still wearing your uniform? Oh, well, that's cause I wanted her to wear it. We're about to play a tour guide now. It's like a real tour but pretend. How about that? I bet you're having a blast, aren't you, Mimi? Uh-huh. See you later, guys. Watch out for bad guys, okay? Yeah, over here, you're right, you'll see the famous Bell of Crossbell. It's believed to date back to the Middle Ages over 500 years ago. Excavated in the year 1185, the Septian calendar, it is known to this day among citizens as the symbol of the city itself. I see. I've got to take a picture of this. Snap, snap, snap. Very adorable. We're finally going to get to see the new City Hall building, huh? It's been 5 years since they announced the plans for its construction. Rumor has it that we were in for another year's wait at least. But just after Mayor Croix was elected, he decided to invest IBC capital into the project. Doing so allowed construction to proceed without all the ridiculous squabbling over the private interests. And now, it is finished. I'd say we all owe Mayor Croix a great debt for that, wouldn't you? Yeah, it is a great tower indeed. The dignitaries have finally arrived in Crossbell. Thank goodness the unveiling ceremony went so smoothly. Well, as smoothly as they could go. It took me some courage to make Celteo wait tables, but honestly it worked out better than I expected. He's been showing basic decency to our female customers, even the ones he fancies most. So I think he'll be fine. Now if only we could teach him not to just cook like a chef, but think and act like one too. That might be asking too much of him though. Celteo is always coming up with the wildest ideas in the kitchen. Unfortunately, that often results in him adding surprise ingredients to the dishes. If he's not going to take things by the book, I'll need to think outside of the box. Meaning, Celteo is no longer going back into the kitchen. Why so many people bothered going out for the unveiling ceremony is beyond me. They wouldn't get to see it up close anyway. I'd much rather wait for the Crossbell time to cover it so I can catch up on things the tasteful way with a nice cup of coffee. Ah, welcome. Are you dining in with us today? Feel free to sit at any open table. We're not too busy, so I could even hook you up with some reserve seating on the second floor if you like. Just let me know when you're ready to order. Phew, never would have thought that being a waiter could be this much fun. Nothing puts a pep in my step like the smiles of customers, especially of the female variety. Well, if Celteo is doing his job and being extra nice to the ladies, I don't see a problem with him waiting on everyone. Alrighty, time to order me some nice fresh fish. Actually, Wait a minute. Look at this daily special they've got. And what daily special they have? Oh, have I ever mentioned how indecisive you are? Probably a few times, yes. It's just an expensive dish after another. But hey, what are vacations for, right? Let's not sweat the expenses. Oh, this is bliss. Eating is always the best part of traveling, hands down. It's a big part, cause you always want to have the local cuisine and something really nice and sweet on the side. Let's see what they're doing in the kitchen. These vegetables take longer to cook, so maybe I should score them instead. Oh, there, that ought to do it. So is this what they mean by finely minced? Alright, time to test Nono's bouillon. Well now, this is much better than I was expecting. I did hear that she cooks for herself at home. We're going to need to ask for her help in here more often. It's starting to look like Silteo will be kept inside the front place where he's doing the waiting and taking the orders. And the waitress herself is gonna be a new chef in the kitchen? Why not? If they're at a better place than they were before, why not? Because figuring out where you belong is a very important step. Oh my goddess, Lee. Did you see Prince Albert's beard? Talk about dreamy. Chancellor Osborne is pretty spicy too, but his vibe is like high-key intimidating. Whatevs though, both their beards are totally on point. Oh my gosh, I knew you were a woman of culture, Puna. Those beards are choice. Real talk though, that beefcake soldier next to Prince Olivert was way more my type. The mirror I would pay to have a man like that carry me like a princess just once. Mueller? You heard the girl? You can make money just carrying people around. Oh, I've got to restock on these tasty pastries while I have a chance. I'll be in a world of trouble if I ran out when my cravings strike. True. Always be there before your cravings. Oh, everyone's all pumped over the unveiling ceremony, but here I am, still down in the dumps. Just remind me of how jealous I am of Cerrone. I mean, think of how carefree she always is. How are we even related? Oh, come on, Baggio. It cannot be that bad. Welcome to Legion's Food. If you're looking for the best ingredient in town, you've come to the right place. For the next 3 days, we're selling a special trade conference combo to commemorate the event. It's a special set of the finest ingredients we could gather from Erebonian, Liberal, Ranferia, Calvard, and of course, Crossbell. Buy one while you still can. Okay. Did you hear, Pearl? Senior Captain Julia Swartz is in town, all the way from Liberal. Of course, Cynthia, who hasn't? I already told a friend to snap some pictures for me even. I'm worried they won't be able to get a decent shot of her though. Through the crowd though. Pearl, you need to get those photos copied for me. Please, I'll do anything. Sure? Well, if you want them so badly. I may have underestimated just how much of a hold the senior captain has on people. Of course, this is the senior captain Swartz we're talking about. Oh, I always knew Cynthia was a fan of Julia Swartz, but I didn't realize she was that big of a fan. I feel like I'm getting to see a whole new side of her. Oh, I'm sorry you had to see that. Welcome to the Times department store. Let me know if you need any help. I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I joined our customers in watching the unveiling ceremony. Orcus Tower truly is a majestic sight to behold. The way it looms above, 40 stories into the sky, why, one could even consider it Crossbell's newest landmark. A 40-story tall skyscraper, why, one could consider it Crossbell's newest landmark. And it is, it definitely is. The unveiling ceremony must have been incredible. Too bad I couldn't attend. It's unbelievable how many leaders are in town though. You only ever hear about them in the news. I'm going to be looking forward to the next Crossbell times for sure. Anything new? No. Scopes are still above 20, just in case. Oh, that unveiling ceremony was mind-blowing, but I don't like the way it got my mom all riled up. I hope he doesn't buy something else we don't need. Oh, that unveiling sure was something. It has me feeling so festive that I might spend more than usual today. The more you break in your shoes, the more they'll feel like an extension of your very body. A perfect pair of footwear is never as simple as it seems. The same goes for those who wear them. Yeah, and in all honesty, when you buy new shoes, they might fit, but the first day or two, they just still feel awkward when moving about. Just a little bit, you know what I mean? Just a little bit off, and then they get settled in, and it will be the most perfect shoes you could ever have. The only problem I always have in my shoes is only the laces. There's always one of the two shoes where the laces constantly comes undone, and I always have to buy some new laces to fix it. Must be my unlucky streak. I didn't know our customers could be so forward. I'm not complaining. How long has it been since I've gone to a mixer? Tonight can't come soon enough. Ooh, she has a date? Wow, the unveiling ceremony was even more amazing than I expected. You have to hand it to Crossbell. They know how to go to town. Oh, we watched the unveiling ceremony from the roof of the store. The view up there was absolutely perfect. It's a good thing I made sure to do my research beforehand. You really can find a better view of the tower than from up here on the roof. I'll never forget how I felt the moment they unveiled it in all its colossal grandeur. Me too. It was a very decent unveiling, it definitely was. I watched the unveiling ceremony from our rooftop. It left me speechless. August Tower truly is a sight to behold. Yeah, it was very good. I do admit that many times. Considering the 15% evasion rate, might be nice for Lloyd? Because we have been discussing and thinking about an evasion build for him, which I am in the process of potentially making. Huge crowd today, huh? It's got me too distracted to keep count of all the hotties I see. At least the stress of the conference hasn't affected Raymond too much. All the boys are gone, it's good. Oh, the trade conference has finally begun. As a fashionista, it's my duty to pay close watch to how the dignitaries are dressed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are dressed to the best of their capabilities. Ah, hey there kids. I saw you were part of the unveiling ceremony security detail. How does it feel, seeing the dignitaries up close? Oh, as overwhelming as you'd expect. No kidding. You could practically see an aura around each of them screaming, "Look at me, I'm a continental big shot." Ah, sounds like they really made an impression on you. Well, let me give you my 2 mirrors worth. Obviously, it's important to recognize their presence, but it's just as crucial to make sure you don't get swept up in it once you're on their playing field. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. Oh, it's easier said than done though. Well, on the flip side, the more it's done, the easier it gets. At any rate, it looks like it was a positive experience for your team, overall. I'd say you owe Sergey some thanks for putting you onto that assignment. That we do. We'll remember to let him know. Yeah. Now you know how tangible a real big wig presence is. What's more, each one is different from the next. Just don't let yourself get swept up if you ever end up facing off against one of them on the playing field. Oh, such a magnificent building. I know my husband was involved in its construction. I couldn't be more prouder of him. Wowie, you did? You're amazing, Daddy. Hey, Lima, look over there. Did you know Daddy and his co-workers built that building? So proud. Oh, every time I came home from a journey, the tower was a little closer to being finished. So this is what was hiding behind that curtain the entire time, huh? It was worth the wait. Yeah, and it seems that she is back from Belgard. These two are even more brawny and handsome in real life than they appear on stage. Oh, I hate to say it, but I'm starting to understand why my wife is so head over heels for them. Oh, it's them, Eugene and Theodore in the flesh. Oh, goddess, I think I'm about to faint. And here I thought the tower would overpower our alluring auras. Alas, it was a gross miscalculation on my part. My apologies, Theodore. Between the crowd and the tower, no one will even notice us in our training gear. That's what I get for listening to you. Oh, never in my wildest dream did I think I'd meet the Silent Scion and the Flaxen Prince. Oh, can I have your autographs? Settle down, will you? You're going to scare them off. And besides, I'm going to be the one who gets that autograph first. Yeah, super fans. Very dangerous. Especially if you're on the wrong end of it. Alright, that's the department store, huh? Means, where will we go next? How did you guys get back here? Well, whatever. I'll need to speak to you from the other side of the counter if you'd like to make a purchase, though. Understandable. Oh, you're not the delivery man last time I checked. Please, go to the front of the store if you'd like to purchase something. Yeah, this is still the same. Doesn't matter which side you talk them to. Oh, well, isn't this interesting? People on the Orbital Net just can't stop chittering and chattering about Orchid Tower. Oh, I can't wait to see how many tourists it's going to bring to town. A little economic boost is never a bad thing. Oh, I should try to get my hands on a piece of real estate with an excellent view of the tower while I still can. Hoo hoo hoo. Yeah, every tourist that comes in here, definitely gonna buy something. The first division is keeping Crimson & Co. under surveillance right now. Let's leave them to their jobs and focus on ours instead. Oh, isn't Orchid Tower incredible? I snuck away from work for a bit and checked out the unveiling, and it just blew me away. I bet everyone who ends up working there will just be loaded with mirror. Here's hoping they come down to our club and becomes my newest regulars. Well, sounds like some fancy-schmancy VIPs from abroad are in Crossbell right now. What a guy gotta do to get some walking publicity like them in his club? Now that will pull in customers. He's not wrong though. If somebody as well known as they are stepped into your club, it's going to create a buzz, doesn't it? Oh, this jerk of a customer pressured me into getting totally hammered last night. Oh, and now I have a splitting headache the day after. Again. The first part of the trade conference is underway as we speak. Owing to that, The police officers on patrol in the back alley look even more stressed than usual. You can tell by how close an eye of they are keeping on Crimson and Co. Which they rightfully should, because you have no idea what might happen. There are so many uncertain factors in Crossbell right now that it just wouldn't be wise. A lot of pedestrian traffic around here today, but it's more locals than tourists. Man, and here I thought this week was going to be like the anniversary festival. Oh, it sucks I couldn't get a front row seat to the unveiling, but I could see it from pretty much anywhere I wanted. Crossbell really hit a jackpot with August Tower though, huh? This city is something else. Yeah, and the reason, by the way, why I chose to go through the back alley into the entertainment district is because from here on I want to go to the residential West Street, residential, and of course then the cathedral and mains, then back to the West Street and Belgard Gate. And another reason is, now that we've been here, I can go to the casino and maybe grind the tokens to get the few items they have there before they change it to something else. Because I do really want it, and I actually don't want to pay money for it, I just want to earn it. Oh, I heard those dignitaries in town for the conference are seeing a private performance in Arkansas Hill tonight. Where's the justice for us little guys? I want an invite too. Head of states or not, those dignitaries don't know how lucky they are gonna have it tonight. They'd better be grateful. Ah, right. All the conference attendees will be visiting the theater today. Oh, we'd only be in the way, so let's visit another time. Yeah, that's probably for the best. I was fully expecting not to be able to get in there. I was just thinking that maybe we go in there, they tell us they are preparing for tonight's performance, and then we'll leave, but I'll take this too. Oh boy, things were busy this morning. It started off pretty slow since none of the dignitaries passed through this district. But after the unveiling ceremony, people started pouring in like crazy. I was raking in sales by the topful. It looked like I'm going to be top selling stall for the 3rd month in a row. Which is a very nice thing. Oh, you better get your scoops in while you still can. Don't cry to me if I'm all out of stock later. Ah, the unveiling ceremony went off without a hitch, but our duties have only just begun. We're going to need to be on our toes for these next several days. Yeah, I think that might be wise considering all the elements. Oh, the hotel had the privileges of serving many important guests long before I became manager. It's disappointing that dignitaries are staying in Michelin instead of here, but I still hope to host them someday. Yeah, I get that. I really do. Because it would be a boon to your business. You can even say on the wall like, this person stayed here. And it would be honesty, truthfully. Ah, I've heard that every floor of the August Tower is wired to the Orbital network. No doubt our online reservation system will be seeing more use going forward as well. So there was no need to connect both of them together, but you did anyway. Still like all the little facts about Orchid Tower. Because before we know it, we might be in there. Oh, word is the dignitaries are visiting all over the state now that the unveiling ceremony is over. Oh, I'd love to see them in the flesh, but with all their security personnel, I doubt I'd even get 2 cells in. True. That's very much possible. Oh, hello everyone! Did any of you happen to attend to the unveiling ceremony? They say there was even a fireworks display. It may have been quite a marvel to behold. I'm eager to see August Tower in all of its glory myself once the workday is done. Yeah, I get that. I would too. But that building is freaking huge. Alright, quick trip by the casino. Oh, hey there, wanna play? I hear those fancy smancy dignitaries are going to Ark and Seal performance tonight. Wouldn't it be something if they swung by Barker right after? It would definitely be something. Alright. Oh, it seems Galetti still holds a grudge over losing to Gans. There's nothing a winner hates more than a crushing defeat. Gans has become to visit our establishment today. I still remember my surprise during his incredibly lucky streak some time ago. Now he's back to the drab, casual gambler he was before, however. Oh, I can't speak from experience, but they say that Orcus Tower can be described with one word: imposing. I can hardly wait to see what it myself. A 40-story tall building is a sight I'm sure I won't forget. I think that's gonna be somewhat of an understatement. Oh, Kent is back at it again at the slots. Holy Avril is learning his lesson. It's hard to believe the odds were so stacked in his favor a few months back. With how many mirrors he's bleeding now, you think maybe he used up all his luck for the rest of his life? That? Or the other way around. That he's lucky because he is no longer on the drugs and he's still okay. He does suck at gambling again though. That's why you should quit when you're ahead, Gans. Greed isn't always good, you know. Damn it! I finally win some dough and already it's gone up in smoke. Everyone else may be hooting and hollering over that dang building, but they can't keep me from hitting the slots like always. I'm gonna get some pull in while the old bag's having tea with her friends. I'm told Orcus Tower's unveiling ceremony was quite well received. I'll take a look at it for myself once I have the time to spare. Yeah, that might be a wise idea. Okay. You know what? We are going to leave it here. Next time we're going to go to the residential district, and like I said, after that the cathedral, mains, all the famous places, and just continue doing our rounds. And if we pick up side quests along the way, that will only be a bonus. Because for the secondary ones we need to go to the East Highway for the exterminated monster. And what else was it? Yes, Brazier training at the guild. No, in the America village. And then musician indeed at Crossbell station, which is a place we haven't visited just yet. So yeah, so for now, have a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we continue our tour around Crossbell in search of more, well, support requests. See you then, bye bye.